Hi, future self. I am in a mood. I did not sleep well because I was in pain, and the pain leads to anxiety. And then the anxiety wants to worry about every single thing and fix every single thing right now. Despite you know, the the privilege of a fairly stable life, I'm utterly convinced that I'm gonna lose my job and not be able to find another job. And then I'll lose my house, and then I'll be homeless, and everything will be terrible all the time. This is my anxiety's favorite little snack. Ooh, let's worry about everything collapsing, because that seems like a really good plan. I'm in a terrible mood. So I cleaned some studio, and then I decided to make a wreath, like for decorating, because I've never done it before, and it doesn't matter, and I can just take out all of my anxiety and angry inside feelings on this object. Rawr! This is like the cover of an old notebook that I took the paper out of. I used the tape plus thingum method to thingum and draw, and now I'm going to cut and glue end things. Just yeah. Take that, stupid cardboard. It's kind of fun to make something when you're in a bad mood that you just like hate the entire time. It's a hate wreath. Angry crafting wasn't working, so I decided that maybe bicycle rides with the pooch. I feel trapped by the pain in my body, which is odd because, like, I'm out here doing this bicycle riding. So I don't know what I feel trapped by, or yeah, very anxious. And it's interesting how my the qualities of my emotions are harder to shift. Man, I love this place. I love being surrounded on all sides by water. It feels very comforting and huggy. Even the fog, like, not very foggy today, but even the fog makes me feel sort of more held, safe, and secure. Because often my health is the thing that feels sort of like out of control. Phone liquor. Dog, 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 dog. Come on, Slowpoke. Because being in motion is one of the only things that really helps with the pain in my leg. Otherwise, I'm just... And that's why sleeping is so hard, because I just have to be still. So I think that's part of where the feeling of trappedness comes in, is like I'm caught between these two things of make my body feel better is to move, but to sleep is to not move and adjust. But I need to sort of let that go and let go that becoming fuel for the anxiety, and the anxiety becoming like its own kind of problem, its own arbiter of reality. Because the reality is like, just because I can't sleep one night, just because I'm in pain, like, doesn't mean that my life is therefore going to unravel. And the switch between the reality of the situation and the sort of fictitious simulation that the anxiety produces is basically where the problem is currently. Where's that dog? Motion helps. Motion unlocks all of the pain and tension.
You guys, let's go feast after then, or what? Let's go feast after, or what? Nigga, we got the heme too, nigga, what's good?
Apparently it's the season. I am going to the grocery store because movement and change alleviates all the feels. So let's make a million salsas. Christmas is not my thing, but it is other people's thing. Back in the kitchen. What better thing to craft when angry than many salsas, I say. So we shall salsa our bodies, starting with chile de árbol. Fresh salsa, or as the book calls it, lazy salsa, is done. And now we are going to make an orange salsa de árbol. So árbol chilies have been quick roasted with garlic in a pan. Onions and tomatoes have been long roasted under the boiler. The broiler? Yes, that word. Now, we're adding the vegetables. to the blender rums, and we shall blend them. Okay, loud noise. Poochies are very interested in my salsa. Bam, bam, bam. I'm gonna do 2 kinds. Now I'm going to try them and give myself a review. Here we go. This is lazy salsa. Oh. I mean, it's very limey, which I like. It has jalapenos, so it's spicy, but it's very light and cool. It's good. Adorable. This is apparently from a restaurant in San Jose, so we shall try it. Interesting. It's sour because it has vinegar in it. Ooh, it's actually spicier than the other one, and it has like a little bit of like smoky from the garlic and the dry heating. I highly recommend. Salsa is the thing to do when you're pissed off.